right, getting back to it, we haven't done a draft prospect profile in a while. Some of those that I've been putting off for a bit and haven't gotten to are ones that I don't really see the Bears taking, and Jalon Walker is one of those. Some people are very high on him. This might be a more polarizing one to discuss than many other positions or players because Jalon Walker's tape is a lot of fun to watch, and he's just a unique. He's a hybrid. He's kind of like a Travis Hunter, where and a lot of people compare him to Micah Parsons. I don't see that either. But if you look at his total pressures here, I mean, he generates pressure when he's knuckles down in the grass or on the edge, on the outside edge of the line. 23 pressures this last year on only 152 pass rush opportunities, which is pretty freaking phenomenal. And that's the hard thing because his unique size and his unique ability, he's 245 pounds, 6'1", really good speed, really good wingspan. And so you can see even the variance here of where people think he should be drafted from Walter Football all the way down at 33, all the way up to CBS at number 5. There's such a huge variance of him. He could potentially, and we know the Bears did at the Georgia Pro Day, the Bears met with him extensively, was the verbiage used. They met with him extensively. It was rumored he would take a top 30 visit. That has not been confirmed. So as of now, they just met with him extensively at his pro day. But he's such a unique prospect because on any given play, he can be in on the play. But his size doesn't really translate to the NFL, putting him at knuckles in the grass. And are we really going to use him as a hybrid where a 3-4 might use him more like a Von Miller, where 2 plays he's down on the line and 2 plays he's back, all the way up in the box, and he's in coverage. His coverage grades are fine. His NFL pass rating against is not so good. So if we're looking at a Jack Sanborn replacement at Sam, and I don't know if I see this being that. 131.4 NFL passer rating against, but he's a good tackler. Look at his tackling grades, and his pass rush is phenomenal. But that happens a lot with these 3-4 hybrids where you can do a lot of stunts and a lot of surprises where you're not necessarily knuckles in the grass, and then you can surprise some guys and you can come up on them. The tape is fun to watch on him, though. I will be the very first to admit that he's fun to watch on tape. I don't see him translating well to the NFL level for the Bears. Now, if you really believe he's Micah Parsons, that's where you would take him. You'd convert him from that outside linebacker. Those who don't remember, Micah Parsons started as a true outside linebacker, more in the box for the beginning of his career, really just the first year. And then they converted him, and then he took off he's just a star. As he got his knuckles in the grass, became a true down lineman. That's what I mean by knuckles in the grass, true down lineman. Now, you'll see a variety here because he truly is split, probably 55-60, and that's really what the stats show, 55-60 in the box as a linebacker, and then the other 40-45, he's down on the line, he's stunting, he's blitzing, and when he does very well. 23 pressures on 152 opportunities, 6 sacks, 13 hurries, 4 hits. So there's a lot to like about him. There's a lot to be concerned, and I just think that's just too much of a reach in the first round, unless you really believe he's Micah Parsons. And what I watch, I don't see him being Micah Parsons, but I do see a very physical, a very gifted, a very aggressive, consistently his motor, he's consistently going. So I do like him. I don't love him. So this is not one I would pass on Jalon Walker in the first round at pick 10. If we pick down in the 20s and we pick him in the 20s, I wouldn't be opposed to this at all. I think he might be a good option there in the 20s. So from his scouting report, as we always do, his strengths: developed impressive pattern matching skills and zone coverage, showing natural feel for route combinations and spacing. Quick first step off the edge translates to devastating pass rush ability, demonstrated by his 3-sack performance against Texas in 2024. Shows rare bend and ankle flex for a linebacker his size, consistently able to flatten around the tackles while maintaining speed to the quarterback. Natural block disruptor who uses powerful hands and leverage to keep himself clean, particularly effective when working through traffic. Brings scheme versatility with experience both as an edge rusher and an off-ball linebacker in Georgia's multiple defensive looks. Exceptional closing speed and space, verified by his blazing 4.5 40 time that puts him in the 94th percentile at the position. High motor play who consistently affects the quarterback, takes on blocks with excellent pad level and leverage, consistently maintaining position to make plays in the run game. So I do the weaknesses as well. So his weaknesses: still developing his instincts on the off-ball linebacker, occasionally showing hesitation when diagnosing run plays and flowing to the ball. can get caught playing too square against offensive linemen, limiting his ability to disengage quickly in the run game. Limited starting experience with only 11 starts at the collegiate level may require patience during his NFL transition. Shows some rawness in man coverage technique, particularly when matching up against more nuanced route runners, and will occasionally over-pursue in space, leading to missed opportunities in the backfield when playing an edge defender. So I don't know how he's going to match up against NFL-level tackles and guards, and when he does the stunts, I think he might be more suited to be an actual linebacker. But then again, his coverage skills need a little bit of work too. So to me, this is a prospect. And I don't mean that with the disrespect to him, but when I see a prospect, a project that needs to work on his game or be put in one definite role or the other, I'm going to pass on him for the Bears. Now, I know some of you might love him, and I don't blame you because the tape on him, we're showing highlights. We're not showing lowlights here. We're showing highlights, and I can understand it. They even say in his summary, give Walker 2 years in the NFL strength program while letting him hunt quarterbacks on passing downs, and you'll be looking at a defensive cornerstone. His film against SEC competition proves he can hang with NFL caliber athletes. The ceiling here is a Pro Bowl linebacker who defensive coordinators can deploy as their ace card, whether it's shutting down tight ends in coverage or creating havoc off the edge. Few prospects in this class offer that kind of game-changing potential. So there's a lot to like about Jalon Walker. I'm not sold on him. If the Bears take him, it won't be one of those where I'm pissed off and throwing my headgear or my headphones and cursing the world. It'll be one where, okay, I hope to see your vision on this one. I hope to see what you were trying to show us here and what there is to like about this kid, because I'm not seeing the vision you guys are laying down here. But a trade down, more and more I look into it, the more I see the tea leaves, guys, I really do believe the Bears are preparing for a trade down. It's just my personal opinion. I think they want to garner some more value, but that's just me. So with that, Jalon Walker, outside linebacker, defensive end, hybrid, from the University of Georgia. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, the Bears and bear down.